Hey friends, thanks for clicking on this video. Let's talk about Nano Dimensions. Now, right now, Nano Dimensions is sitting at a great price. And if you know me, I've talked about Nano Dimensions quite a bit in that this is pretty much one of my top 3 favorite stocks for the long run investing in. And I've made plenty of videos spending lots of time just complimenting the stock and saying how great it is, the numbers, everything. We're gonna talk a little bit about that. And there's one thing going on right now that everyone's talking about, and if you have been awake and been in the stock market, that we could possibly be going into the 3rd week of the stock market just being ripping people apart. Now, as the stimulus passed the House today, it still has to go to the Senate. And I somewhat feel that we've seen this movie, we've seen this episode before, and when the stimulus gets passed and money is actually sent out to people, that they will spend it, they will use it, and that will make the economy have money flowing a little bit more. And a lot of people will be investing money into the stock market. So this will get things going again, this will get things flowing, but that could be another month before we see that happening. So right now, a lot of us are wondering, what is the bottom right now in the stock market? What is the bottom? Now, for the stock market to go into a 3rd week and be down in the dumps again, I'm wondering how possible that is. Now, if this 3rd week means it just levels out and it sits at this point where it's at right now, all these stocks were saying this is the new point of entry with them. And honestly, this isn't terrible. Yeah, a lot of people have lost a lot of money and a lot of people are down. I get that. But being an investor too, this is very exciting because we're seeing a lot of great deals right now. And I think one of the big problems a lot of people are having right now is just that they don't have enough money to invest because there's so many things that you want to invest in right now because you know they're going to come back big. You know, Tesla is in the $600 range right now. That is insane. Plug Power is under $50 right now. Very good price. And then we have Nano Dimensions, and that's what we're going to talk about, Nano Dimensions. So this year, Nano Dimensions has already done a stock offering. They've already taken money from the stock with Nano Dimensions hitting new highs this year. And the biggest points we've had with Nano Dimension almost hitting a $17 mark around January and February. Then since then it's just declined, and then these past 2 weeks it's just been getting torn apart like everything else. And since Nano Dimension has done these offerings, it's taken money from the stock and paid off debt, paid off what they need to, put money elsewhere for whatever. Nano Dimensions is now a debt-free company. You are investing into a company that is debt-free. That's pretty big, and to invest in a company for just $9 right now, roughly $9-10, a debt-free company, a company that has really big plans for the future and that's being talked about by a lot of big investors, a lot of big ETFs. I don't think I need to go in the Catholic Wood story again because everyone knows about that. But that's a pretty big deal. That's a really good deal, a big deal, and a good deal for you as an investor being able to buy in at such a cheap price. Now, Nano Dimensions is sitting at a $2.45 billion market cap. And here's how many outstanding shares it currently has. We're sitting at 248.82 million shares. And honestly, that's not a lot of shares outstanding. A lot of companies have the billion range of outstanding shares. But nonetheless, that's still a lot of outstanding shares. So you as an investor, here's one thing to think of with Nano Dimensions. Right now, Nano Dimensions every year from now on is expected to beat their gains, is expected to go higher and higher. So what is that going to do in turn as cash revenue comes in with them, that's positive cash flow to where they're not in debt anymore? That is going to make the company bigger, but not only that's going to make the stock bigger. So let's go back to the chart. I want to look at something and look at the history of what we've seen with that walk up with Nano Dimensions, and let's see what we can find from that. And friends, just back in November is when we really start to see Nano Dimensions really kind of do something here. And slowly the stock has just been taking steps up. And all the way to January 25th with hitting almost a $17 mark. And it stayed right there in the high teens for about almost a full month. And now with this decline, it has fallen. And I say this decline because this decline has really ripped everything apart. So we're not looking at Nano Dimensions right now going, what's falling apart because of bad news. Actually, it's quite the opposite. It's had nothing but good news come out. So I'm thinking this $9-10 range right now could be our new set level. But I am taking full advantage of this right now. With this $9 stake, I am buying more because I'm a true believer that once this little thing is over right now, this little hiccup in the market, that the market is probably going to do what the market does as usual. It's going to come back with a vengeance. It's going to come back even bigger, not crazy big, but it's going to hit at least probably one more point over than what it's ever hit. And you're going to see a lot of stocks follow suit in that. And knowing Nano Dimension's history and the history of what is to come with Nano Dimensions, I firmly believe that this is going to be a $20 stock probably by July, and that it's just going to continue to be a cash cow. It's going to constantly be bringing in positive news. And friends, this video is really just to encourage you as an investor in Nano Dimensions. You know, everything is a risk, everything is a gamble with every stock you invest in, obviously. But the fact that we're investing in a company that has future plans, is out of debt, is a very popular stock in a good way, and is involved in so many different sectors for their products. So I know this video wasn't going into detail about all the products, all the flagship things they do, what they make, this and that. I've made those videos before, so I don't want to go into them too much. But I just want to use this video as kind of an encouragement if you're an investor in Nano Dimensions. Just know that, you know, the chips are down across the board right now, but like I said, I think we've seen this movie before, so once it ends and the greener grass on the other side movie starts, I think we're going to see some bigger numbers come back here with a lot of stocks, and I think Nano Dimensions is going to be one of those stocks. Because honestly, how it's set up right now, there's no real reason why it should do bad. So friends, I hope this video caught you in a good mood, or you're in a better mood now. But leave me some comments, play nice in the comments if you can. I know it's kind of hard sometimes. Friends, I hope you have a wonderful day. I really mean that. Remember, be positive, be you, and guys, God bless you, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye, friends.